I've been on barefoot shoes for almost a year now, but my fiance hasn't been a fan, mostly because of how they look. But maybe we can change that.
It's actually a long weekend right now in Sydney, so we're up here in the Blue Mountains and we've rented this very nice granny flat right here. I'm with my fiance and she needed some new hiking shoes, so I thought that this would be the best way for her to get started on barefoot style shoes. I was looking for shoes that were mid-cut, a bit more on the cushion side because it's her first time transitioning into barefoot style shoes, and also waterproof because we might be crossing streams and the like during this hike. And when I reached out to Lems to see if they wanted to send me some shoes, we agreed on the Lems Primal Pursuit Mids.
Ready?
I got some new shoes for you.
For me?
Yes! They're barefoot style shoes, which you can use for hiking.
No, not barefoot shoes. Oh god, no. I don't know. Actually, they don't look bad. Pretty decent.
Yeah, so they're mid-cut hiking boots
Huh.
that are waterproof.
They're
and
not actually horrendous.
they have a bit more cushioning than my barefoot shoes that I normally wear.
Okay. Can I try them on?
Yeah, we're gonna use them now.
Oh, now. Wow.
So what do you think so far?
So far, they feel comfy. But I guess we'll only know once we actually start hiking, hey.
So we just got here to our car park and we are going to start our hike soon. So we're now just walking to the hiking spot. Lems shoes in tow. How does it all feel so far?
I think so far so good.
What's the biggest difference compared to your normal shoes?
Well, I like that it doesn't have like a really tall arch. So I guess I just have flat feet, so it's a lot more comfortable for me. Yeah.
So we did what's called the Grand Canyon track. It's a 6.3 kilometer loop and it's supposed to take us 3 to 4 hours. Doing a pretty easy trail. At least that's what the park's NSW app says. It's only a grade 3, which says that it's still good for beginners, but we'll see. Look at this beautiful view of the Blue Mountains though. Definitely not looking forward to going back up these steps. We've been descending for a while now.
So we just came down from a bunch of steps, like a lot of steps. And I guess another thing I like about these shoes is that the heel isn't too high, so that means that I can get a better feel of how close I am to the ground. Whereas my old shoes, they're a bit too high, and it was a bit hard to gauge my footing.
So after our descent, it almost turned into like a wet rainforest, which was a good break from the sunlight.
Well, coming out was so hard, so tired. And there's this one step where it's just like a pool of mud. I thought I was gonna slip, but I didn't, so yay.
And so we continued our walk and we ran into this cute but also very scary lizard. So how has it been so far? We're past halfway through our trail.
I think so far so good. No pinching in the toes yet, which I'm a bit surprised about because all my shoes before have always pinched at the start. So I thought I'd have to break them in first, but they feel like I've worn them for a long time already. So I think that's a good thing. However, they do feel a bit warm. Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm wearing thick socks. Do yours feel warm at all?
Not really. It might be because yours are waterproof.
Right, yeah. I'm sure they're breathable. They look like they're breathable. I want to try them with thinner socks next time.
Our walk continued across mixed terrain. It was fairly well kept. There were a few muddy areas here and there, and we ran through our first mini body of water just to test out this shoe's waterproofing. How are we feeling?
Feet still dry.
And now what goes down must come back up, as they say. So we've been going upstairs for the past 15 minutes. How does it feel?
so we made it up the steps and now we're gonna walk back to the parking lot. Final stretch.
Yes, we've got this.
Alright, we're walking back now to the car park. How are your shoes feeling? How are your feet feeling?
The shoes are fine. I don't know if my legs are.
Alright, we've made it back to the car after around 6 to 7 kilometers of walking. And that's sort of day one of our testing done. How do you feel?
Good. Tired, but good.
We'll see how we do on day 2. Okay, so we're just about to start day 2. It's really windy right now. I'm sure you can hear that. We're just about to head to the car now and we'll see you there. So we are now heading up to Govets Leap for our second hike in 2 days, and we'll see how Tin's shoes fare.
So for day 2, we're doing the cliff top track. It's a 6-kilometer return, also a grade 3 medium difficulty hike, so it should be fine for our fitness levels. But first, here's another amazing view of the Blue Mountains. So what we're realizing about the park's NSW difficulty levels is that grade 3 still has some pretty well-maintained tracks, like you actually get stairs, and the difficulty is more in the fitness level, so you just need to be able to go up and down plenty of stairs.
So we just walked a pretty sandy part of the trail. How'd it go?
0 slippage, so I think it's going well.
So yeah, after around 3 kilometers, we reached our halfway point and decided to take a short break and have some of those ham wraps that we prepared. So going back, we actually decided to take a bit of a detour to make it a loop, and we passed through some water again and we tried our waterproof test, again to much success.
So we've made it back to the visitor center, and good thing they have drinking water, but that's it. We've wrapped up our second day of hiking. How are you feeling?
Good.
Alright, so we're back in our Airbnb and we just want to wrap up this video. What do you think of your barefoot shoe transition so far?
I really like them. They felt really grippy, didn't slip at all, and we went through a lot of like funny tracks, I guess. We went through a sandy trail, a muddy one, a rocky one, and also some wet ones as well. And the shoes seemed fine. I'm fine. Didn't slip at all. No bruises. Yeah, I really like them.
Cool.
Surprisingly. I can't believe I'm saying this because like I've always hated barefoot shoes. Like I can't say they're fashionable. I wouldn't wear them when I'm not hiking. But yeah, they're good for hiking.
Alright, we have to get you some more barefoot shoes then.
Not for everyday wear. Definitely not for that. No.
We'll see about that.
Nope.